What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again with part 2 of the weekly Twitter advice. As you can see, I am missing my lovely co-host from yesterday's weekly Twitter advice, Ingrid, and that's because in that video we may or may not have been a little toasted. Plus, our boyfriend slash, my fiance came and beat us up, so we had to go get revenge. And really, we should have filmed our revenge, but also no, we shouldn't have because it failed miserably. We lost again. So we took 2 L's in one night, and you guys don't need to see that documented. That kind of violence doesn't belong on YouTube. It doesn't belong on SkittenSays. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked to see what Twitter has to say, because you know that Twitter shows no mercy on these hoes. And even though sometimes it's like seeing Twitter say the same thing over and over again, there's always that one person who manages to just right in the solar plexus, just get right to the meat and potatoes of it, So let's go ahead and get started with question 1. This is the one where she said she told her soulmate that she's pregnant with his baby, and he dipped because he got a wife and kids already. And she's like, how do I get it back home? I just wanted to go back home. Shut the fuck up, dumb bitch. You need to remodel your life to be a single parent since you want to make babies with someone's husband. With the classic James Harden, turn and burn. I'm out this bitch. How was your soulmate somebody else's husband? Explain yourself to Oprah. Fuckery department, please hold. He has a whole wife. He is at home. Sue for child support and keep it moving. Look at Professor McGonagall. I don't know if she's playing Professor McGonagall in this clip, but look at her telling you that ain't your soulmate. Your soulmate will never be somebody else's husband, ever. Ooh, look, it's Vanessa Hudgens. Ooh, and it looks like she dyed her hair purple. Yes, girl. Yes, live your best life, Vanessa. So anyways, Vanessa says, Lauren London said the one thing Nip would say to her is that you don't possess people, you experience them. Experience me. Unfortunately, you experienced a lying married man. You can't get back what was never yours, beloved. Raise your baby in love and leave that man alone. Let him go, let him go. His dick is not yours anymore. Let it go, and sue him for child support. And we're gonna go ahead and move on to question 2. Or as Ingrid would say, pregunta número 2. Yeah, I gotta scroll up to second question. So this is the one where he's married and him and his wife are hanging out with his wife's best friends and they got high, and then somehow or the other, he doesn't really know how, him and the bestie ended up naked together. I am just... Do you understand how many nails I would break? I already broke this one. I wasn't fighting no bitches though. I just am clumsy. But like, do you know how many nails I would fucking break if that shit happened in my house? People would be fought. Choked the fuck out. This one says, we don't recall. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out with your bullshit. You're a liar. Leave the bestie alone and try to make things right with your wife. And don't get high again. Say no to drugs. Just say no. You let the dare lion down, but you can still go out there and live your best drug-free life, which is apparently what you need to do because you don't know how to handle yourself. This one says, y'all want to do it again, but you don't recall what you did to begin with? Make it make sense. This person said, I throw bestie under the bus, show wifey the text, and say she must have drugged me to try and break us up. Ma'am, no, this is not the kind of advice you're supposed to be giving here. Just because you were naked doesn't mean something happened. You both were obviously too high to remember anything. Question is, where was your wife? The plot thickens. Cue ominous music. And I would really like to enjoy this comments, but I can't. Because this nigga used the wrong form of Q. Come on, man. You used the more complicated version, which you didn't need to use. You are the girl in the red hair. What was her name even? What was that dumb bitch's name? And she said, your wife is Lilo. Yup, that would be me, whooping everybody's ass who was involved. We gonna move on to pregunta número 3.
Pregunta número 3.
I'm not gonna know how to act now that I know how to say this shit in Spanish. Pregunta! That's gonna be me. Get used to it. So this is the one where she had a one-night stand and homie gave her the keys to his apartment because he's a dumbass. And so basically he's just asking to get robbed because he ghosted her. I bet you somebody else says that he should get robbed. I bet you I'm not the only fucking person who said that shit. Get an envelope, write his address on the front, put the keys inside, seal the envelope, put a stamp on the front of the envelope, drop the envelope in the mail anywhere that you see that USPS logo. Go home, you're welcome. It's that simple. Well, okay, if you want to be reasonable about this, God. This person says, rob him. Yes! I fucking knew it. I knew somebody was gonna say rob him. I fucking knew it. Great minds think alike, man. Steal that nigga shit. He gave you a key for a reason, girl. Go home, make him some dinner and wine. When he gets there, y'all have a talk. It's all about communication. Bitch, don't listen to that. That's a quick way to get the cops called on you. Don't listen to that shit. And this one says it wasn't his apartment. Says that's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't think that was his shit. But like whose apartment would it be though? This one said he died. And this other one says, or he's in jail. Damn, y'all are fucked up. This doesn't even make sense. Who gives keys to a one-night stand? This sounds like a setup. I agree. But I'm just like, but what could he possibly be setting her up for? Break into his house, take everything, relocate to Mexico, start a new life with your new furniture. There, the best plan. It's free real estate. So, and then Vanessa Hudgens, always coming in clutch, said, you know where he lives and I'm sure he has a mailbox, so just leave them in there. It's that simple, unless you're looking for something more from this one night stand, which I have to say isn't worth it. When somebody ghosts you, just, like, it hurts, right? But don't like sit there and obsess over it. Just let it go. Let them go be their trash selves. This person said he might be dead and now I'm stressed out for this random man. Let's go ahead and get started with pregunta número 4. Oh my God, yes. Shit, I fucking forgot this question fucking existed. This is the one where she was like, your son is stealing from me and I'm gonna record to prove it. And instead she caught her husband having sex with her male married neighbor. So you have a possible thief of a stepson and a definite cheater of a husband. I'm not seeing why you're there, sis. Send a copy of that recording with the divorce papers. So did you ever find out who stole from your person? That's what I wanted to know. Who was stealing, bitch? And this one says probably the neighbor. Oh my God. Oh my God. This sounds like an opportunity to be real petty. Ooh, I would support being petty. And play that video on repeat in the living room to some Keith Sweat while you pack your bags. Leave the divorce papers on the table and live your life unrobbed. You don't want to confront him because you don't want to admit that you married a bisexual man. If you want to live the lie, get tested. You won't be able to though, so carry yourself to the clinic and get tested, then pack your things and start your divorce proceedings. Because the biggest issue here isn't that he's having sex with another man. The biggest issue here is that he's cheating on you. He's cheating. He's a cheater. He's a liar and a cheat. This one said, girl, start boiling a pot of grits right now. Throw it on him while he's having sex. Burn both their penises off. Post the video here and tag him in it. He'll pay attention then. What is this gift? I'm so confused. That tape in the divorce trial is about to get you paid. Who is stealing from your purse? Secondly, divorce isn't a hard word. If you're too sick to confront, then have your lawyer do it. But are you afraid to confront him about the betrayal or the performance differential? This one says, sick that he's bisexual? Sick that your stepson is a thief? Or sick that your man out here giving premium, top quality dick, the top shelf dick, that you ain't never got? Be specific so we can know which ailment to seek your healing for. You know, I'm just gonna leave it at that because this question was a wild ride from start to finish. But we all know what to do, right guys? Right, Hope Biscuits? We got a Hope Biscuit chorus him. Remember, say it here with me. Cut him, burn his shit, and leave him. He's got to go. He's done. Well, that is it for this week's weekly Twitter advice. Make sure you tune in next week for the second set of questions and answers. And I'll see you soon, Hope Biscuits. Peace out. It's Skittin' Lit.